The autumn of 2034 did not wrap the world in golden leaves, but in the heavy stench of a civilization rotting from within. The feverish arms race that had ignited in 2014 had, after 20 years, mutated into a mechanical nightmare. This era, which historians would later christen the Great Stalemate, had imprisoned the world not in peace, but in a silence held in balance by terror. From the toxic waters of the Pacific to the frozen plains of Europe, the planet was a colossal chessboard played upon a powder keg, a place where gun barrels stared one another down, yet no one dared pull the final trigger. Hunger was no longer a tragedy unique to Africa. It was the reality of the backstreets of modern metropolises. A thoroughly broken climate equilibrium had turned clean water in cities into a commodity rivaling the price of oil. As humanity writhed in the grip of poverty, the first casualty was democracy. Despair had collapsed the immune system of freedom. Because democracy did not fill empty stomachs, masses willingly sold their privacy for a loaf of bread and a fleeting sense of security. Parliaments fell silent. The surveillance society ceased to be a dystopia and transformed into an indisputable fact of life. This climate of fear sealed the fate of the ballot box as well. In the public squares, the naive appeals of conciliatory diplomats no longer echoed. Instead, the angry slogans of leaders promising an iron fist rang out. In this new order, where everything beyond the borders was deemed a threat and every dissenting voice within was branded treason, nationalism had ceased to be a badge of pride and had devolved into a primal reflex for survival. Societies applauded those who built the highest walls to separate them from the savage chaos outside. Universal principles of law were cast aside, branded as national weakness. States that were republics on paper had, in practice, fallen under the dominion of uncrowned kings. These leaders, who saw themselves as the state incarnate, had long since convinced the masses of one thing: the only way to keep the citizen alive was to silence them.